Did you know before you enter a 12-step program, you might be on another step? People think when they start a 12-step program, they start on step 1. Well, really, where you start is on step 0. And you're gonna say, what do you mean, Terry G, step 0? Well, stay tuned to this video and we're gonna talk a little bit more what I mean by step 0. Hey everyone, my name is Terry G. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching my video. If you could take a second, please subscribe. Take another second and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Here we go to the video. People are gonna say to me, hey Terry G, what is step 0? Well, everybody who comes into a 12-step program starts their discovery that they're an alcoholic on step 0. They really do. Long before people sober up, they start saying to themselves, maybe I have a drinking problem. Maybe booze is causing me a difficulty. And that's what I call step 0. What are some of the signs that you're on step 0? Job loss. Not being able to hold a job. And because you're hungover, or you slept in, or you didn't hear your alarm clock because you're partying, and you wake up, and that very second when you wake up, you say to yourself, man, I did it again. I lost another job because of the booze, but you don't take responsibility for it. That's one sign. Another one is when you say to yourself, I can't stop drinking. I just can't. I try and quit, but I can't quit. That's another sign that maybe you're on the 0 line. You're starting to think that maybe you're an alcoholic. Or your girlfriend comes up to you and says, Terry G, I can't stay with you anymore because you're an alcoholic, but I'll make you a deal. I'll stay with you if you quit the booze. And you know what your decision more likely would be? Same decision I did. Well, you'll have to leave. I'm not giving up drinking because of you, because of some chicky poo. I love drinking. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. The step before step 1. All those times when people, places, and things were telling you that you're an alcoholic, or things that you did under the influence of alcohol, or things when you tried to cut back, the good old controlled drinking thing, right? I'll drink on Mondays and Wednesdays, but I won't drink in between. And you end up drinking in between, you end up drinking 7 days a week. Or I'll drink wine or beer, or I'll drink Crown Royal, whatever it is. I'll try something different to quit. That's you trying to tell yourself that maybe you're a non-alcoholic, or maybe you're an alcoholic, and you're trying to beat it. You can't beat it, because the reason is you're getting warmed up to get into recovery. And that's like the training, right? The step 0 is like the training to get in recovery. There is lots of signs that we are alcoholics long before we are alcoholics. This video does no justice to the many things people have done under the influence of alcohol, and saying to themselves, I'll never do it again, and I'm not going into AA, I'm not going into recovery. If you're on the fence saying to yourself, maybe I'm an alcoholic, maybe I'm not an alcoholic, why don't you try recovery? Just because you're on step 0 and your life is crap, and you know for sure that you have a problem with alcohol, why don't you just start working a program and see what happens? We've all been exactly where you are. And recovery really doesn't start to step 1. That's where it all starts, right? To get help, to reach out, get some support, work a program through 1 to 12, and let me tell you something, it will help you get sober. But people stay on 0 for a long, long time, because at the end of it, your life will become one big 0. Your life can be great, believe it or not. You don't have to take my word for it. Just go to a meeting near you and try and stay sober for 30 days. And let me tell you, your life will get a lot better, okay? My name is Terry G. This is an alcohol-free life channel where we're learning to live sober one day at a time. If you can take a second, please subscribe. Take another second and hit that like button. Ciao for now.